The fact that the last video, my analytics said that I had no views. How is that possible? I was literally talking to Matt for a good portion of the time. It's fucking silly. It's fucking silly. I know for a fact that at some point the view count actually jumped up to like 10 or something like that. But how could I possibly have 5 comments? Thought it was more than that, but 25 comments, 1 like, and no views. That's a joke. That's a laughing in my face kind of thing. And I mean, I get it. I'm laughing with you on that one because that's fucking funny. We reset the feed because it was at 1 viewer, 1 like, and it kept popping up, but then it would go down. But just thought we'd do a quick reset and see what happens. And I thought I would title it something provocative, like There Is No God, because I know that seems to really bother people. I want you to be bothered. I want you to be uncomfortable. Comfort is what allows this shit to continue. Being uncomfortable forces you to look at things that you might not want to look at about yourself. Why do you want to believe in a God so much that you know could dinkle, dinkle, dink and make everyone have at least as good a life as you have? Right? I mean, obviously, it could make everyone have a great fucking life. But hopefully, you're not someone that's being viciously, violently raped by family members, your community in itself, your Mishnah Nada 5-4 community, your soul correction community, your bottom of darkness community. And for all those people that are, God could stop that from happening with a simple dinkle, dinkle, dink. And yet it never does. I've asked this question numerous times. Nobody ever wants to approach it, but why hasn't your God, Jesus, whatever, ever found a cop on his normal patrols driving through a neighborhood, suddenly appeared next to him in a golden flash and said, "My son, stop the car." Stops the car. "What, Jesus? Oh my gosh, what are you doing here? Am I hallucinating? Don't worry about it. Go kick in that door right now and go stop what's happening." "Oh, okay, Jesus." And the cop goes and kicks in the door. Despite there not being a warrant, he's busts a huge pedo ring, saves a bunch of children, which leads to a whole bunch of other people getting busted and all that. And he goes, "Well, I didn't have a warrant, but check the body cam footage. You can see God appears next to me. Jesus appears next to me. He tells me to do it. What am I supposed to do? I'm a Christian." And look, it showed it freed them. Look at what I did. Nobody would have a problem with it, other than the people that got busted, of course. It's never happened. Never in the history of Goddom. Why not? Why is your God so comically like weak and powerless when it comes to saving children? I mean, it just seems really backwards, really fucked up, really weird that God is consistently, supposedly protecting the people committing the genocide. God's chosen people, but never wants to help the children. Never wants to help the the people at the bottom, the Palestinians. Shit, never wants to help the Palestinians. And a lot of the Palestinians, just like the Lebanese, they're Christians. They pray to the same God you do. And yet you're like, oh, thanks God for the food that I worked hard for and then went to the store and bought, and a bunch of other people picked and prepared. And then I came home and I prepared what I did using the gas and electricity that I pay for and that other people have to put into existence for me to be able to do it. And yeah, like, strange how that shit never happens. But of course, we have nothing this time. Absolutely nothing. We're not even Matt. Where is it? Where's the opposition? Where are all the good Christians that are able to explain things in a way that makes sense, isn't weird? No. Funny. I just don't even know why I'm doing this anymore. If they're just gonna shut me down, seems kind of pointless. Seems like I'm a little too stubborn for my own good. But what do I know? I only read the stuff that we're supposed to read. I only get my information from their source. I must be misconstruing things and misinterpreting and whatever. It's crazy. Fucking hate people, man. It's all so crazy. The willful ignorance. Oh, the way that people use each other. I'm witness to a situation right now that makes me so fucking mad, and I can't do anything about it. Here we go. It shows 0. Dude, the last video said it had 0 views. When it popped up at the end, it said I had 0 views. How, like, how is that possible? I can't see what your shit says. I got a crack in the phone right there, so I'll be able to read it with your next comment. Oh, now it shows up. Nobody, right? And then there were other people there. There were other people that showed up too. But yeah, it's definitely strange. I mean, when you look at all the people out there that are very successful right now, whether it's their feeds or it's their music, and they're saying really similar things, except 99% of them tell you to believe in God, tell you Jesus is the way, tells you that the friars hate Jesus, and it's just fucking crazy. It's wild. Assholes. Video has a delay before popping up. I had to leave YouTube and reopen it up to get it to pop up a couple times. Yeah. And it's like, I don't, like, is Matt supposed to be stupid? Is Matt supposed to see this and not go, hey, this isn't how it works with anybody else? Why does it only work this way with this one guy, especially if he's wrong? How does it make sense? What we're seeing doesn't make sense. And we're intelligent people, so we can see it for what it is. The only saving grace that they have, the only, option they have is to just be like, nope, no. It's the weirdest shit, man. And really, so Matt and I see it. Doesn't seem like that matters much. They can just shut everything down. Definitely strange. That Rathbone guy, right? Rathbone, his latest video from 7 hours ago has almost 14,000 views and 1.1 thousand likes. So what's the difference? Why is he allowed to do and say all these things? Like, he's way worse than me. He has videos with hundreds of thousands of views where he goes, but we're the Jews. And he's this guy. I'm sure you guys have seen his videos. Let's see. Let me pull up one of his shorts.
Hamas uses hospitals as command posts. Of the hundreds of human rights reports that have been written on this matter, none have produced any evidence that Hamas uses hospitals as command posts. The human rights reports have, in fact, found the opposite. Israel targets hospitals indiscriminately and without a military objective, and without any evidence of enemy presence in a hospital. Nuh-uh. Well, I hate to break it to you, but even the Israeli government admits this. Nuh-uh. Furthermore, Israel has been bombing Palestinian hospitals ever since 1982, even before there was a Hamas. Israel literally started a war with Lebanon by bombing a Palestinian children's hospital, killing 60 people in 1982. In 2009, during Operation
This one's not even as bad, but it's good.
12 hospitals. In Operation Cast-Lead, Israel destroyed or damaged 217 schools, 60 nurseries, 40 primary health care clinics, and 12 hospitals, including 29 ambulances. In 2014, during Operation Protective Edge, Israel destroyed or damaged 24 medical health facilities. And many of these hospitals were not struck once, not twice, but 3 times. Now, given the history, do you honestly believe that Hamas logically thinks that it is safe to set up command posts inside hospitals or schools, for that matter, when that has precisely been the very buildings that Israel intentionally targets? Use your head. Wow, so you're anti-Semitic.
That's not even a good one. Let's see. Let me find one that has tons and tons of views. 74,000. Here's one with 74. Here's one with 399.
Oh my God! What? Iran has a nuke! No. Iran might have a nuke! No. Iran will have a nuke! No. They have weapons-grade uranium! No. Plutonium? No. Obtanium? No. Uranium? No. Iranium? No. But they violated the IAEA! No. Have a gay Ayatollah? No. They oppress their women? No. They might oppress their women? No.
Okay, so again, what? I had 119 views on my video, and it got a strike and got taken down. Talking about God.
The Jews are chosen. So Chinese Jews? Not those Jews. Black Jews? Not those Jews. Iranian Jews? Not those Jews. I don't understand. A Jew from Yemen is still a Jew-ish. What Jews do you mean? Oh, I think you know. Epstein? Epstein? You still talking about Epstein? The guy's been dead. No, I don't know. Chosen ones. So white Jews. We're not white. White passing? No, they have to be Jews from the Southern Caucasus, otherwise they're just sparkling pagans. How does that make sense? We have to save these Christians. The Christians in Gaza? Not those Christians. Oh, you mean Christians at home in the United States? God, no, not them. Venezuelan Christians? Not those Christians. Russian Christians. No, Nigerian Christians. Nigerian Christians. Nigerian.
This guy's out of control of the opposition, made to hide the truth in humor like most comedians. Yeah, but I think that's great. I don't think they're hiding the truth in comedy. They're exposing it. You know, I think a lot of comedians are the philosophers of our time. At least the non-friar ones. But it is definitely strange. Yeah. He doesn't specifically speak out against Christianity. I've seen that. I don't know if he's necessarily a Christian, but he doesn't speak out against it. And he's very much like, he would never talk about Tartaria. He would never talk about, I've never seen him talk about Mishnah Nada. You know, I comment on all of his videos, and I say quite a few things. So it's interesting that he's never. It is what it is, man. It's so weird. It is weird to be me. I can fucking tell you that. You know, that American dream that if you just do what you're supposed to do, if you just follow the rules, and you work hard and you don't quit, you'll achieve your goals. And it's definitely weird. So I'm gonna bail. I'm gonna go spend the time with my family. So you have yourself a good day, Matt, and anybody else that happens to watch it. All the stuff in the description. Hopefully we'll have some new stuff for you today, tomorrow. Charles has a deadline to meet, so we'll see what he does. Have yourself a great day, and I'll talk to you later, tomorrow, who knows. Hey, Matt, thanks for everything you do. Pedophiles, kill yourself.